was over. And Vincent was dead.
What do you think happened? Did you see it coming?
He was happy here. I honestly thought he was. You know, Dr. Gachet tried to get him to stay somewhere else. But no. Oh, he liked our place. No! Don't do that. You're gonna ruin your dress. No, what you like.
You'll get messy. Oh.
Do you want a room?
Depends on the cost.
Come on, you.
How much is the room?
Depends on the room. Foreigner. Another foreigner.
He liked us. And we liked him. He was a nice, quiet man.
Sure.
But you didn't like him?
It's not that
He could do unusual things because he was painting, but otherwise he was normal.
Unusual how?
On his first day, I remember because it was a day like today, this big storm broke. And everyone's rushing. I saw him. He's just standing there in the rain in his suit. And I thought, you know, it must be first day excitement, but no. He was always like that. Always painting, day in, day out, no matter what the weather.
I heard he was close to the doctor.
What, Dr. Gachet? No, I wouldn't have said that. He kept rather to himself. He was definitely close to his brother, judging by the amount of letters.
I know, my dad was his postman.
Oh, so you know. Wondering when he slept, painting all day, writing these long letters. Always reading these fat books. I guess you could say he was well organised.
Vincent?
Yeah, you could set your watch by him. Painting from 8 until 5. You'd think he was going off to a regular job. He went all over. Chaponval, the fields, the river. He really liked the river. Speak to the boatman.
What's your step?
He'll tell you.
Enjoy yourselves, ladies.
Bye.
Come on, Ruler. Friend of the late Vincent van Gogh.
Pleasure.
I heard he liked to hang around the river.
Vincent, yeah. Yeah, he used to come down here, even before dawn, to catch some special kind of light. I don't know much about light catching, but I know you can set your eyes on a lot of life down here if you catch my drift.
Good to know.
He didn't talk so much. Mostly just sat around watching, sometimes painting. This one time, it was just us, me fishing, him painting. Now, it wasn't as peaceful as it sounds. He made all sorts of noises while he painted, puffing like a steam engine. Suddenly, it was all silent. I looked so happy that this dirty crow was coming close. He seemed to care that it ran off with his lunch. And I thought to myself, how lonely is this guy that even a thieving crow brightens up his day? That summer, he would hang around these rich boys who threw big boating parties. They always came with girls. Unruly ones, if you know what I mean.
Hey! Yeah, we could do with a bit of money. What's the pay?
Vincent seemed shy around them.
Come on.
He never did have much luck with women.
You'd think. And then he comes here with a Gachet girl.
I saw her. Pretty, in a porcelain sort of way.
Yeah, that's her. A real quiet type. I've been working in this village since before the Gachets moved here, and I never got to speak a word with her. Yet her and Vincent, they were chatting in that way. No, like, speaking to each other was the most exciting thing ever.
All I could see was just your foot.
God knows what she saw in him.
Oh.
Used to be her age. And next to her, he looked like a tramp.
Well, you think there was something going on?
They said they were here to paint, but they took a boat. Couples often do. But I will tell you this. Vincent, he looked like he was all right. He comes here with a girl who I reckon was out of his league, and the next thing I hear, he's killed himself. You should talk to her.
I'm not sure their housekeeper would let me.
That one spends her afternoons at the church. She's some kind of warden there. She certainly wards me off.
Hey, you must be thirsty. On the house.
Oh, nice you are. Won't your dad mind?
He's not here to mine.
I'll tell you what. I'll have this one if you let me buy one for you. I was wondering, were Vincent and Marguerite friends? Boatman said they were friendly.
Well, that would explain why she takes flowers to his grave every day. Oh, and it might explain that big argument between him and the doctor.
What argument?
More than one person saw Vincent leave the doctor's place, slamming the gate so hard it's a wonder it didn't come off its hinges. But the housekeeper, she was going round saying that Dr. Gachet stopped Vincent from seeing his daughter. Dr. Gachet is crazy protective over his daughter. He doesn't want her to... Where are you going?
To church! Bless.
Oh. Glad to see you're honouring God. Not like your...
My father's friend.
No, Vincent actually did his ungodly act on a Sunday. It's not the half of it. I saw him that day. On my way to church. Laughing and joking with those Secretan boys. Drinking they were. Laughing at God. Knowing what he was going to be doing on God's day. When I think what he put the poor doctor through. Marching in with his brother like they were royalty, like it was his garden, like they were his guests. Well, his brother might have been dressed smart, but he looked like a drop-down dead before he made it to table. I could see the fever in his eyes. At first glance, in the great artist himself. Always gobbling our food. Just making messes in corners. Oh, well. Mustn't keep our Lord waiting.
Wondered how long it would take you to come back. Painted you, didn't he? So, why are you here?
Where else would I be?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Sailing around the world, catching a thief, chatting up a pretty girl.
Because I want to do something for Vincent.
Sure, there's a lot you can do for him, now that he's dead.
You take flowers to his grave every day. Isn't that doing something for Vincent, even though he's dead?
Oh, that. I just do that out of respect. He was a great artist. He liked flowers.
Still, seems real nice of you. You must have been friendly.
Wouldn't say so. He was here to see Father. He's his doctor, and he became his friend. It's hardly surprising. They were both artists. They liked the same painters. They understood each other. When Father invited Vincent's brother and their family for Sunday lunch, Vincent joked that my father was the third brother.
Cheers, everyone.
So you were like one big family then?
He painted here sometimes. It was treatment my father recommended.